Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Hi Libra, welcome to the Winds of Jupiter December Tarot reading. Now your overall energy card is the Hermit, the one that looks within. And I think you've been doing that recently. I think there's been some ups and downs in your life. I know there has been for all of the signs. But now Jupiter left your sign and we went through these eclipses and it's time to reassess things. And I noticed that with how many private readings I've done for Libras lately. They've had a lot of questions. There was a lot of ups and downs in November. Venus was in Scorpio, which was in detriment, and the opposite sign where it's happy, typically in Taurus. And Mercury was in Sagittarius, in detriment, and Mars was in Libra, in detriment. So there was some uncomfortable things going on with the planets, and this was affecting some of the signs, and you had Mars in Libra. The warrior planet that energizes things just was not feeling good. And it is time for you to now do some reassessments. Where is your life going? What can you shed of your emotions and of your life that is no longer serving you? Something's been holding you back, and it's time to distract yourself from the outside world and think about it. Do some soul searching. This is a self-discovery quest, and if it's done candidly and often, but most people don't do it often enough, it really is a productive thing. It can be the most painful thing that you do in your life, but probably the most productive. You know, darkness is seeking the inner light of wisdom. This is where you're going to be awakening the inner self and starting to review what your purpose is, where you're going, and where you want to go in life. Holidays, especially Christmas, can be a really intense time. And people hate to feel lonely, but here I think you actually will elect to have a little bit of loneliness involved in your thinking. You can be in a crowded room and still go into yourself. I do that constantly. A lot of times the room full of people forces me to do it. It's like your brain is somewhere else, but you're still there observing. Body language in particular. Eyes, arms, hands. The way the body is stationed. Now I think there's a reason for you drawing within. And you have to remember too is that the questions that you're asking, normally you already have the answer. You just have to find it within yourself. But the reason all this is happening is right under the Hermit is the Devil card. This could be some type of temptations that's being offered to you. But then again, it's usually about denial. And being a scapegoat or having other people being a scapegoat. But this is in the category of what is or can be yours. But this isn't the whole reading, because you'll see right next door to that is the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a lot of ups and downs going on. As I said, I think that happened in November, and it's going to be happening in December too. But let's go back way to the left for the cards for what you know. You received the Six of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. The Six of Wands is a card about being honored and lauded for your accomplishments. You won a competition or a contest. Your achievements are being reveled. The number 6 in itself signifies love, with some type of sacrifice attached to it. But it's conjoined with the Ten of Pentacles card, which is a happiness card. It's actually a retirement card. And if you're not at retirement age, it says, well, you have enough that makes you happy financially. But this is a card about stability and security. And if you won that with the Six of Wands, I think half the battle is already won. Everybody's seeking that security. And this can indicate family, friends. 10 is the number of endings and new beginnings, though. And the cards next door is the Devil and the Three of Pentacles. The dipolar cards. The devil can draw you into things and put you in a stasis, have you stagnated, hooked on something. Excesses usually is what it is. Are you doing something that you're throwing discretion into the wind, and you're just going to do it anyway, regardless of the consequences or the subsequent guilt that can happen from it? Yeah, this has got the recipe for a Greek drama. Arrogance, pride, recklessness involved in it. Maybe there's some type of integrity test that you're going to be going through. But if you deny the devil, you have the Three of Pentacles card there saying that you're going to be building something. The Three of Pentacles is the architect card, and it does indicate that there's usually a lot of people involved in what you're doing in your life. And that might be pretty common for Christmas coming up, that you're going to be recontacting and reconnecting with a lot of people. And with the Ten of Cups back there for what you know, the Ten of Pentacles back there with what you know, yeah, maybe there is going to be a lot of friends and family involved. And you might find some advantages with networking. The Three of Pentacles, or any three card, is about creation, two forces making a third force. If you deny the devil, you're going to have freedom to build more in your life. And the cards next to that for yourself and self-awareness is the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Wands. Life is cycling through itself with the Wheel of Fortune there, and it is saying that it's an auspicious time to act, to make the right decisions anyway, because life is cyclic in nature, and there's a karmic justice coming around. A spiritual force of life is going to be pushing you forward if you deny the devil and the temptations or the denials that you've been going through. Oh, I didn't do that. That wasn't my voice saying that. That wasn't my hand doing that. And the King of Wands is indicating that he has put you through some trials and tribulations, some integrity tests, endurance, and determination tests to see if you have the hardcore will to succeed. Now, the future cards are about practicality, because you receive the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is related to the Ten of Pentacles. Here's another happiness and contentment card about family and friends, the glimpse of heaven over the Rainbow of Cups. But this card requires simplicity in your life and just enjoying the simple joy of love. The simple joys of life, the delights of life. If you make it too complicated, it's not happy anymore. And 10 again is the number of endings and new beginnings. And the King and Queen of Pentacles are there saying to do this practically, with practicalities. The Queen is about practical affairs, and the King is the man that has the knack to make the money. But he's not a greedy person. Back there, if you go in with the devil, there's going to be greed involved with this. He just enjoys the luxuries that come with the money that might be coming in if you deny the devil. There's a lot of court cards, a number of them anyway, enough that it's strong enough to say that, yeah, there's going to be a lot of mature energy in this and a lot of support from other people, and that comes with the Three of Pentacles and the two kings and the queens that you have. The Hermit in himself represents Virgo and the number 9, and the number 9 is the number of wisdom and completion. And if you're wise enough to use the knowledge that you've acquired in life towards advancing yourself on the earthly level, you're going to have some financial rewards. And the Wheel of Fortune agrees with me, and so does the Six of Wands. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.